Listen and get it straight. Don't get it twisted. I told you that humanity, we don't have the ability to forget. Like they used to say, forgive and forget. We have only the ability to forgive, to let go, but the ability to forget it in your score is, we don't have the ability. It's only God that owns and have the ability. When you realize you have forget, I give you an instance as see when you had a fatal injury and you have a scab, like you have a wound, and you realize that when you go to hospital to treat that wound, when they're applying the medication, the pains will be too much. Some of you will be screaming and shouting because of the pains. But when the pains start healing, you realize that you feel relief. Some of you, you will not even sleep at night because of the pains of the injury you had. But when the wounds start healing, you realize that you feel relief. That is how it works. Like when someone offends you, so you will forgive. You will be like, okay, I've forgiven the person. But you to forget is very hard. But when you realize that the pains you used to feel when you remember that person, that your offender, sometimes you'll be wishing that person dead. You say that you will never get stuck free. Karma will visit you. You will die. You will be cursing that person with bitterness because you are pained. Because of the pains you feel that time, because of the hurt and the betrayal you feel, you can be cursing that person. Most people go extra mile to hurt, to bring that person down. Most of us, like, will pray and be cursing that person for revenge. You will be pleading for revenge over that person's soul, not to have peace and rest. But sometimes when you give yourself some certain times, you realize that whenever you remember that person, that pains you used to feel that time is going. You don't feel so aggressive or angry or anger towards that person anymore. That shows that you are letting go, but you will never forget the lesson you learned from that person or the pains you learned from that person. The story must be there. Why you misunderstanding as a Christian? This thing has nothing to do with Christian. It's a nature. Whether you're a Christian or not, there is no amount of prayer you will pray that will make you to forget the pain of betrayal somebody made to you, that leave a mark like a scar in your flesh or in your heart. So it's just that some certain times you realize that those pains you used to feel, or bitterness towards that person, or angry towards that person, you don't feel it again. That is when you realize that you are healing. But you will never forget the story or the incident that happened between you and that person. It must be there. When you forget it, it means that you had a memory lost. So that's why I told you that forgive is possible for humanity, but forget, we don't have the ability. We can never forget the lesson and the story we learned from those things, those incidents that we have. That sometimes you just remember that you are letting go, the pains will not be there. That shows that, okay, I don't feel angry again, I've forgiven you. That is it, but you can never forget. Okay, I hope you got it right now. This is Esther storyline, another voice, a word of wisdom. We share self-love story and a word of wisdom. We share true life story too. So stay updated to my channel. Follow me on all my handles, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. We're going to be enlightening and dropping a lot of a word of wisdom that will help you, to motivate you and wake you up to fulfill your dreams and your potentials. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Oh, I hope you get it now. So don't get it twisted. In case you don't like listen to all the videos here, swamp into my YouTube channel and listen to all the videos so that you get what I'm saying. Thank you guys. Love you all. Happy weekend.